Okay, so we are talking about mental health, right? So basically, mental health, I will not go for any dictionary explanation or chat GPT explanation or whatever it is. No, we don't need to do that. Mental health is basically controlling your thoughts. That's it. There is nothing more for mental health. And now, how do you control your thoughts? Why it is important? Like, see, whatever things we do, whether it's good things, bad things, doing for somebody else, doing for your own self, without thoughts, you can't do it. Okay. And due to this reason, you must stay mentally healthy. Suppose if I am in any situation, so in that situation, if I want to do perform any action, just for example, okay, like I am taking a harsh condition, like I am traveling in a plane, and in that plane, suppose if a person gets heart attack or something, what do you call medical emergencies, and in that case, if I am mentally okay, and probably I will try to make that person good, feel that person better. And if I'm not, if I'm mentally unwell, then probably what can you guess? What can we do? Either we can say no, the plane should land immediately at the nearest airport, or we will start panicking. Okay, he got this, he might die, or we might die. This kind of emergencies we can talk about. This kind of things we can react on that. So basically, if you are mentally healthy, you will react very well in any situation, and when you react very well, you will get good response and you will surely progress in your life. Now regarding students, like we are from Amrita, so Amrita has a study pressure. This I am sure. All the students, whoever students or faculties or whoever are listening this, they know Amrita has a very heavy workload, a very heavy study load. So what basically happens here is, I am not talking about all the people, but most of the people, what here do is, they try to malpractice in some exams or try to do something which is unbearable. Why? That's for marks. Okay. And when they get caught, like suppose I am doing malpractice, I get caught. So the first thing that comes into my mind, okay, I got caught. Now my degree will be invalid. I will get an F. I will not get placements. And I start overthinking for this. Okay. So that overthinking, like suppose if I overthink and probably the thoughts come of doing suicide, we can go to up to that extent, or probably we will not attend classes for next 4 to 5 days. So these things happen if you are mentally unwell. So it is important for students, because if you are mentally healthy, if you are emotionally mature, then you can probably, okay, you get caught, you did a mistake, you apologize for it, you can go next, work on your next exams, you can perform better there, you can do that. But if you are not mentally well, if you get in mental pressure, you can't do it. Okay, your life will also be in danger. Now the thing is, like, how can we improve mental health? So for this thing, a very clear message I want to give to everybody, that you cannot improve anyone else's mental health. You are only responsible for your mental health. If you are okay, if you are mentally fine, then it's fine. If you are not mentally fine, then you cannot improve anyone. Suppose if I say no, I will improve my friend's mental health first, then I will improve mine. No, it's not possible. You cannot improve your mental health after improving any others. You have to first improve your own. Okay. So why I am saying is this, because very honestly, let's talk practically, not theoretical, not philosophical. This world is very cruel to anybody. Either it's me, either you, or anybody else. This world is very cruel. And they don't care about your mental health, your physical health. Nobody cares. You say, I have this, I have Asra helpline number, or this number, that number. Okay, for some extent they do, but it's their job to do. Nobody cares about your mental health. You have to care about your mental health own self. So it will be better if you improve your own mental health. And what can you do is, suppose you are mentally depressed, stop being in one room. The first thing, stop being alone. Go travel outside. Want to take a solo trip? Go take a solo trip. Want a break from academics? Go and roam outside. You can go to various natural resources places, like somewhere around lakes, rivers, or some parks, wherever you feel refreshed. Get fresh air. Okay. Rest the thing is, try talking with yourself. Not intrusive thoughts, but positive thoughts. Okay. Positive thoughts in the sense, like if I am mentally depressed, I am overthinking. Fine, I am overthinking, but that overthinking should be in positive way. Okay, very much intrusive thoughts I am getting. I'm thinking, no, I should do suicide for this. I got this problem is unbearable, this, that. We're talking mentally very much for this. So what should I do? I should not stop in the middle. The peak which I took at the very beginning, I should come back to the same height. How you climb a mountain, or how in mathematics language you can say a normal distribution curve. You go up, again you come down. Okay. So if you are overthinking very intrusively, you overthink very intrusively. I'm not saying you can't do it. You can't control your thoughts. You have to overthink. You overthink, but slowly come down as well. And after coming down, you conclude there. Not to conclude at the top. Not take any action at the top. Conclude there. You start listening to your favorite songs. You start roaming outside. You start going to visiting different places. You start your spiritual journey there. Probably I have seen in many places, like in South India or North India, whatever you say, in many places what people do is, when they get mentally unhealthy, what they do is they go various places, and natural, the places which have natural resources, the places which have natural resources, the places which are spiritually high. Like it's told in, if you go to temples or any other places where there is spiritual energy, it says you have a high frequency and this and that. So many places visit there. So it's actually a good process to improve your mental health. You can do that. You can go roam here and there in the sense, not in the what do you say, that scattered market or fish market, not like that things. You can go roam on a silent place, go on a long trip alone, think about it, you cry. I know it's almost impossible, almost not possible for students to cry alone. Okay, but they have to try. You can't cry in front of your roommates, you can't cry in front of your classmates, you cannot cry somewhere else, but you go on a solo trip, you cry there, you express your thoughts, nobody's watching you there, you can do it there. So like this kind of things, you do simple things which expresses your feeling, and with this expression you can improve your mental health. And that was all. If I got any wrong mistakes, apologies for it. Thank you.